Hello, Max Black Cat. Thank you so much for joining right at the beginning. Really appreciate you being here. How is the new t-shirt? I like, honestly, after the game night ended, we were all just like, man, that bubble tea t-shirt, what does it mean? Oh man, the poot sounds get me every time. I'm so glad. It's I heard Todd, who's sometimes in the stream too, he also got one of the Jackbox t-shirts, and he says the t-shirt quality is a bit like rough, and I'm not surprised by that because they are probably direct-to-garment t-shirts, so they're probably on the cheaper end, but I hope they're not like too aggravating for your skin. And I think the size in which it printed was like really big, so I don't know, it looks like it came out exactly like how it came out in the game, which is I'm really amused by it. I have personally never gotten a t-shirt from Jackbox. There's so many t-shirts that have made me laugh through like many game nights with friends, but it's definitely something else. Oh my god, my family was so confused then concerned. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. How are you doing so far? It is a beautiful, beautiful sunny day in Vancouver, and I don't know. I definitely feel like chatting. I do have the offline artwork just on the side here that I'll probably get to later on the stream, but I guess I just want to catch up because Puglie is officially over. Hi, you can't stay a long time because tomorrow I have to wake up early, but I've come to say hi. How are you doing? Ron, thank you so much for joining in late at night. Don't worry about it. Please get as much rest as you can, and I hope you have a beautiful day tomorrow too. I don't know. So Puglie has just ended. Realistically speaking, it was a 2-week long event because the first week was all like, you know, events, festivities, and stuff like that. And then the final week is like the store sales and me packaging orders and stuff like that. And though it is fun and it's such a rush, and I'm like proud of myself and the team for being able to get this going and get it done, it is also really exhausting. So in a way, actually not in a way, entirely I am relieved that Puglie is over because I feel like I can finally relax and breathe. Because during Puglie I'm like go, like I have to keep my energy up, and then now I can finally chill, and I'm relieved by that. But I'm also I don't know, it's when you're finished such a big project, right? Sometimes you feel like you're lost in a way, like you're wondering what the next thing is going to be. And I'm looking forward to the next thing, but I'm definitely also very much looking forward to Put to the max. Joshua, thank you so much. Happy 3-month anniversary. Thank you so much for being here and being such a supportive Pootie Pal for 3 months. I need to get those subscription badges made. But thank you for joining. I really appreciate you here. Yeah, as I was saying, it's just, I'm really looking forward to actively rest, to really sit down with myself and Puglie and to wonder where my next thing is. And I'll touch more on that a little bit later. Let's see. The fabric isn't too bad, and I'm very happy how it turned out. Oh, I'm so glad. I hope I hope your family and friends get a lot of enjoyment out of it after the initial confusion. Now it's time to rest. You completely deserved it. Thank you so much. It was a lot. I'm not sure if you guys got to read through the blog that I posted about the making of the detective game, but that was a huge undertaking, and that's entirely on me because I blew up the scope. But it very much was a bit too much for me to bite off and chew, but I'm glad I was able to do it. I'm glad all the artists that I reached out to were very encouraging and very kind to lend me their IPs, and I'm really happy that the people that did play through it really enjoyed it. So I'm just here. I'm just here trying to soak in as much gratitude and good positive energy as I can. Kaio, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining. But yeah, I guess, I mean, as with all my Twitch streams, I start off with chatting, right? But this time, I do really just want to sit down and just relax and chat with you guys, because as I said before, you all are like the top tier for the people I connect with, and then comes the Loop, which is the newsletter that I have, and you guys get the sneak peeks and little updates from the Loop, and then comes like general social media. And it's just nice to be able to connect with you all and just talk about what's going on. And of course, people that watch, potentially watch my YouTube and have it playing in the background, you guys can keep up to date with what happens. Puglie Palooza was so much fun. Thank you so much. Thank you for enjoying it so much, and for participating in the game night, and for so many things. It really means a lot, because a lot of times when I'm creating these events, when I'm brainstorming, it's that worry, right? That anxiety of like, oh, will people like it? Will people that enjoy Puglie like this? Will people participate? Will the effort that I put into kind of, realistically saying, pay off? Because I'm putting in a lot of time and energy into creating these things, right? And I just really hope people enjoy it. I'm about to go to dinner, but wanted to stop in post-Palooza. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy dinner when you do eventually go to dinner. But thanks for dropping in and saying hi. You guys really had me looking all over the detective game, but I enjoyed every part of it. I had fun meeting your crew and other artists. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's, I definitely feel like the detective game started off maybe a bit too hard. Like, maybe my clue was a bit too cryptic. Because a lot of people thought that they had to DM me, or DM, like, Puglie specifically, not for help, but, like, that was a clue, and I gotta make it a bit more straightforward, if I do something like this next time, which, honestly speaking, I probably will take a long break before doing something so massive, because, whew, it was a lot. But it's like Puglie Palooza is one of those things where I'm really glad that last year I took the leap. I mean, usually when I take the leap into things, it's more like I sat here and I have a really dumb idea, and I'm just like, I want to do this dumb idea, and then I do it. So last year was really smooth because I just did it. And then this year, because I blew up the scope, it was very much like, I have this dumb idea and I want to do it, but also it became like such a crunch, because whenever I do things, I guess you could call me a perfectionist, and I've been trying really hard to not be one. But a lot of things, especially when I collaborate with other people, I put that responsibility on myself entirely. Like, I need to do this right, because other people depend on me, and I am representing other people. So this year became a much bigger task, a much larger weight on my shoulders than last year was. And I'm just so relieved to have that weight off my shoulders. But yeah, it's, I gotta say, like, in this moment, and in this, I guess, like, 6-7 days that I'm technically on vacation from a lot of Puglie dedicated work, or things that feel like work for Puglie, I'm definitely gonna sit down and rest, and, I don't know, play some video games or something, and draw the things that I really want to get to drawing for Puglie, because realistically speaking, I'm feeling really lost. I'm feeling really directionless in terms of where I'm going for Puglie, and it's largely because what some or most people don't know is that I've been working on collaborations for a large part of last year that leaks into this year, And some of these collaborations I'm able to like show proudly, like the honey and butter collaboration, which I'm really looking forward to. And then I have another collaboration that's kind of NDA, and there are others that are launching soon and have fallen off because timing, pandemic, everything like that. And what I've realized from doing so many collaborations, though they are a huge honor, and is like, I don't know, a lot of these things I'm just like, wow, people like Puglie enough to want to do this. A lot of it also takes away from Puglie because it's not necessarily about Puglie's story anymore. It's not something that I had planned for. So I'm very much taking this time to sit down and just not put too much pressure on myself to do the artwork that I want to do, even if it's like a one-off. Go back to drawing like the foods and the animal onesies, because I honestly miss that so much. I miss creating little series. And there's been this imagery in my head that's kind of like landscapes almost, with Puglie just sitting in them, relaxing in them. And I don't draw landscapes normally, but I'm really looking forward to trying it out and challenging myself and seeing how that goes. And all in all, I'm just trying to put no more pressure on myself because it's been a rough couple of months, honestly speaking, and I just really want to go back to feeling like relaxed and fun. Not just like pressure and fun, but like relaxed and fun. And this is my adventure of Puglie kind of thing. But of course, there has to be a little bit of pressure, and that's the comic that I want to do for Puglie that I really, really want to release for next year. It was supposed to be released for this year, but of course things get out of hand, so just more things on my plate. We'll still be on the shop, the donut and detective theme stickers. My boyfriend wanted to make an order as a present for me, but he didn't get on time for Puglie-palooza. Oh, okay, so the detective theme stickers have officially been, so like the store at the moment is closed, and the detective theme stickers are technically taken off the shop. The donut is still offered, but all the detective themed like cute packs and the theme stickers and stuff like that are technically off. But for you, if you or your boyfriend want, send me an email at puglypug@gmail.com. Let's connect, and I can obviously work something out with you, because you've obviously been such a huge supporter of me on Twitch, and I really appreciate it. So if your boyfriend is still interested, send me an email, and I'll figure out like how to do all the stuff in the background. Self-care and doing things you enjoy is super important. I'm learning that too. Yeah, like I really want to get back into journaling, because during the time that I did journaling, it just felt really relaxing and calming. And even though I was writing down, like, you know, some things that frustrated me, I was also writing down things that made me happy or that I appreciated. And it's this idea of, like, practicing gratitude is, I think, the term that a lot of people use or something, that I want to figure out more, because it's stupid that there are so many things that I am realistically accomplishing with Puglie. Like, Puglie-palooza is a huge accomplishment. The things that I've done that I was able to pull off, and the amount of support and love that I've gotten for Puglie through Puglie-palooza is immense. And yet, every time I realize this, every time I'm done such a large project or something that should be, you know, something that I should pat myself on the back for, I never do, because I feel so rushed. I feel like, okay, this is done, I have to get on the next thing now, and I never take a moment to really just appreciate the amount of work that I do. I hope that I convey my appreciation for, like, the Puglie team a lot, because I think I do, and I really hope that they do see that, like, I really appreciate them. But when it comes to me, as, like, an employee of Puglie, a worker, a creator, someone that actually puts, like, blood, sweat, and tears into this, I don't treat myself as kindly as I do others, and that's something I really need to practice on. OMG, you're too kind. Thank you so much. I don't want to cause inconvenience. Don't worry about it. It's probably really easy. My brain is just not, like, the moment I shut down my store, I'm like, my brain's gone. Like, my like, store, don't need to worry about it. Just, all I have to do is package the orders and send them out, and that's it. But feel free to email me. Let me know what products your boyfriend, or, like, your boyfriend will let me know what products he was interested in, and I can totally just, like, figure out the price and everything, and hook him up. Yeah, it's super important to acknowledge the things you do, and it's amazing all the effort you put on in Pugliepalooza. You're such an inspiration. Thank you so much. Yeah, I definitely, for any small business or small artist out there that wants to do their own little convention, I really encourage it. I make it sound like it's so awful and stressful, but, like, it shouldn't be stressful if you don't include other artists in it. And I say that not because, like, oh, you shouldn't support your fellow artists kind of thing, but to me, if I rope in anyone else into what I'm doing, I need to do right by them. To me, it's like a form of respect. It's my form of, I care that you invest your time and energy and your creation and trusting me to, portray it well and proper. So that adds to my stress, because I'm like, I need to do this right. But for anyone that has your own small business or brand, I do encourage you to try making a little event for, like, yourself and your fans. It's fun, and it's challenging in a way that it makes you ask, like, well, what do I want to portray with this event? Do I want, like, something that's very classic and staple to what my brand look and feels like? Or do you want to create a one-off thing? Like, I just created this character for this event because I think it's fun, and that's it. And you just have this one-off little time-sensitive event that people can enjoy. And I think that's a really valuable thing. But yeah, definitely in this coming couple of days before I reopen the shop and I reconnect with my team on perhaps what the next steps are, I'm just going to really enjoy this time I have to myself. Maybe check emails a little bit less. Maybe try to feel less pressure on the things that I have to do, and just do the things that I've always wanted to. Because at the end of the day, even though Puglie now is a business, he is still the thing I want to do for most of my life. And I gotta keep it sustainable. I can't burn myself out every single time I do something like this. So I am really excited to show all of you what I have in my head eventually, very soon, hopefully. But I just hope that when it comes out, you'll all be as happy and I don't know, as joyous as I am when they do come out. But with all that said, let's get to finishing the offline panel for the Twitch renovations, because this is technically the last thing that I have on my first list of Twitch renovations. And then afterwards, I am looking forward to doing the second round of it, which is the subscriber badges and a few more emotes, and maybe some effects and whatnot. Is there anything you've been waiting to do just for fun, not Puglie related? Just curious. Just for fun, not Puglie related. before before 2020, I had another project, a much more personal project that was very much more graphic design, and it was another apparel brand that I did a lot of work for. Um, and I don't, I say this now, I don't know if it was necessarily fun for me, but it was really interesting to really challenge myself and do those things and do a type of art style that's very different from Puglie. And what I was most looking forward to was actually going to small local conventions in Vancouver to represent this new art or brand that I was coming out with. And unfortunately, I didn't get to do any of that because, one, Puglie got too busy, and of course I had to drop the other project, which is fine. I love both of them quite equally. I still think I love Puglie most, honestly speaking. But two, the pandemic happened and no events happened. So, that's in the back burner. And just in general, I miss going back into journaling. A lot of the times, my work days, okay, so my work days start late. I usually wake up at around 11 a.m. to noon, so I get to sleep in. But my work days usually go until, I'd say 9 or 10 p.m. And then by 9 or 10 p.m., I have to do, like, life things. So I've been keeping up with my fitness, and that's very vital to me. And then I cook dinner, which is usually really fast. And then I find time to relax. But my time to relax is just laying on the couch and playing, like, this new game that's kind of like Candy Crush called Pop Town by Disney. And I just, like, zone out and I play this game. And it's okay, obviously, to zone out and relax that way, right? But I really wish I could muster up the energy or the commitment to go back into journaling. Because that's, I guess, like, another project that I want to do, which is go back into, like, using my fountain pen and writing and using stickers and doing all that. So I think when it comes to priorities in terms of, like, second projects, it would be journaling and then whatever my other brand was. God, I absolutely adore Little Puglie. They're so cute. Thank you so much. I just, they make my heart melt all the times when I think of my inspiration for them. Because, there's normal Puglie, which is like a normal size Puglie, right? But then, to me, the little Puglies are like they're mischievous, not because they're malicious, but because they just don't know that they are disrupting you or eating your food or getting in your way. But, like, they love you so much because you are literally the world to them. You are this massive being to them, and they just love you because they're pugs. Puglie equals priorities. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I understand so much. Actually, I'm catching up on my bullet journal while watching your stream. Oh, yay! Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start up. I feel so guilty because there's so many moments before that I didn't take down in, like, my journaling, right? That I'm like, oh man, this moment was so cool, I want to remember it, or whatever. But then it's like, oh, the date's passed, so, like, that's kind of weird. And it's, I don't know, I feel like, again, I'm putting too much pressure and too much thought into this. If I want to remember a cool moment, I should just write it down, you know? I should just make a list saying cool moments in the past and just, like, write down those moments. Because, whatever. It's like, before, my bullet journal was very much, like, today's date and this is what happened. But, I don't know, this journal should just be things that are, like, interesting to me. I should really just do that. Ooh, the Funko Pop game, I play that too. Oh, is that like a Funko Pop game? But yeah, it's like where you collect costumes and stuff, right? And then everything's so cute, and then you get to decorate your own, like, Disneyland. Journaling seems so relaxing, you can just zone out. It is so relaxing, it honestly is. I have this, like, for me, as, like, my personality, The moment I stop a habit or a ritual, like, I immediately fall off the wagon. Like, imagine me, like, just riding on this wagon of, like, fitness and journaling, and I'm just, like, having a good time. And then life happens, and life's like a little tiny rock. And then, like, you roll over it, and it bumps, and I just, like, fall off. That's basically me with anything that I've been doing consistently. And then the moment I fall off the wagon, it's like, it takes me forever to, like, catch up to it and climb back up on it. And this happens often to TV shows too. This is why I am never into any of the hype or the fandom during the show. Because if a TV show is ongoing and I have to wait for a new episode, like, say, every week, or I have to wait for months for a season break, like, I am completely off that wagon. Even if I knew that, like, I wholly enjoy this show, the moment it goes on season break and it's, like, gone for a long time, I'm like, just, and then it comes back, it's like, Grey's Anatomy is now back. I'm like, I'm just not in the mood. But undoubtedly, when, like, some random, I don't know, moment in me happens, like, I'll watch it from, like, beginning to end, and that's totally fine. Fancy spreads are not that important. Happy memories are. Absolutely, yeah. And honestly, the stickers that I hoard and collect, they make the journals so much more prettier. I didn't know about the event as I only recently found your stream, and I'm in the UK. But other than me, my 13-year-old absolutely loves pugs. He can't go past one without asking to stroke them. He has Asperger's and ADHD, and if it weren't for the amount of pets we have already, I think a pug would be good for him. Oh, that's so sweet, and that's totally fine. It's okay if you, like, miss the event or anything like that. On YouTube, on Puglie Pug's YouTube, if you just, like, search Puglie Pug, because I don't have a URL, or you check out, like, my link trees and stuff, or even the panels down below here, there are links to my YouTube, and there are some events that I had on Twitch, like the game night, the request a sketch. If you want, you can totally play those in the background, and your 13-year-old sounds just lovely. He is a light, and I like, what pets do you have? I'm so curious now. Like, what pets do you have at home? But he is living the dream. Being able to walk past a bunch of pugs and pet them, that is honestly the best life. And I hope one day when things get better, maybe when some pets have lived a good life, and there's room and energy and time and financial stability, you guys can get your own little pug one day. But for now, if Puglie helps in any way, of course, I am in the same position where I don't own a pug, but here I am creating a bunch of pugs. I hope if Puglie can help in any way, it would be a huge honor that Puglie and I can. I recently watched Game of Thrones because I don't like season breaks either. Oh man, like, okay, so one thing is, me personally, I'm not a huge fan of medieval fantasy, so that is already, like, a huge undertaking. I tried to get into Game of Thrones, like, when it first came out, but I didn't have, like, an accountability buddy to watch with me, because everyone was already, like, watching it way further ahead. So I was like, oh man, I don't want to start this alone. So then I ended up just never getting into it. And then the series finale happened, and I got to witness my friends that watched this for, like, I think, like, 6 years or something. And I got to listen to their commentary and see it for myself, and I was like, this is fine. This is good. I have all of the Game of Thrones I need. But I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope when you get to the end of it, Oh, did you finish all of it? Like, did you binge watch literally all of it? Or are you still, like, in the middle of it? Alright, let me have this over here. Man, did any of you watch the Friends documentary? The Friends Reunion documentary? Because I think I watched that like over the weekend or something, and God, like I I grew up with Friends, not in the way that like I watched every single episode, and even when it was, even now that it's on, I'm I haven't like say binged from beginning to end kind of thing, but I don't know, seeing the original cast meet up again, talk about their experiences and acting, and just getting to know each other was just so, I don't know, so touching. And there's so many moments that they highlighted that I definitely recognize and remember. So it was really, I don't know, it was a really neat time. 3 ferrets called Rocket, Groot, and Nebula. 2 one-year-old kittens called Kylo and Rey. Oh, and a 3-year-old cat called Twinkie. Is it? Oh, Twinkle. And 2 reef turtles called Raphael and Leonardo. Raph and Leo for short. Oh my god, that is definitely a lot of animals for sure. Let's see, 3 ferrets, 2 one-year-old kittens, and so like technically 3 cats. So 3 ferrets, 3 cats, and 2 turtles. Oh, do the ferrets and the cats get along? I will introduce my son to your YouTube, as I'm sure he will absolutely love it. Thank you so much. I hope he does. I really hope he does. And if not, just show him my Instagram or something, because there's more pug pictures there than, you know, just my face talking. All of it. Oh my lord. I hope you had a fun adventure through Game of Thrones, and I can't really say if it's a spoiler or not, but like, what did you think of the last episode with everything leading up to it? Granted, I don't know a whole lot of history of Game of Thrones. My friend caught me up to what was happening in the final episode, because she was just so upset with the final episode. And I could see why, even just from like a person watching this and being like, this doesn't tactically make sense. Have to go to bed. Have a nice day, everyone. Run. Have a very pleasant night. Hope you have a great morning tomorrow. And thank you so much again for joining. Have a great night. Yeah. Oh, and are reef turtles like the ones that have the red like stripe on their face? And do they just stay in the tank, or do they also get to roam around free? Because one of my friends has a pet turtle, and he just gets to walk around like free, and he likes chin scratches, like he likes being pet, and he likes being like scratched under the chin, and he will actually like follow people around or like look for them and look for food, and he's like a dog, and I had no idea turtles had that capability, but it's just so cute. The final episode was stupid. It really, really was. It's so unfortunate. Like my friend was so upset because she has obviously invested 6 years or whatever of her life to this series, and then the final episode happened, and apparently it undid a lot of things, / it didn't make sense in terms of like story wise. But even like just me as a outside observer, because you know the final episode is a massive battle, right? And I'm like, why did they do that? Why did they send a bunch of people to just go die? And after she told me like what the the power of the what are they called, the White Walkers or whatever, and the whole being able to bring back the undead. When she pointed out to me that like the women and children are quote unquote protected in the crypt of the castle, I'm like, but why? But why? And then she pointed out to me that the one of the guys in the crypt is a famous, like in the show, he's a renowned like strategist, I guess, like a war battle strategist, and like everything just went out the door for that. The kittens and ferrets can play together, but have to keep an eye on them, just in case the play gets rough. Groot is also very passive and laid back, but when he does play, he gets too boisterous. The turtles, oh, that's so cute. The turtles can come out for a bit to roam. They have a yellow stripy shape pattern by their eye. Oh, okay. Okay. That's so cute, though. I hope the kittens and the ferrets, like, of course they're gonna grow up together, but I hope they, through all the play and everything, they'll be such a cute pet family. Does your son have a favorite, like, the favorite go-to pet, or does he just love all of them equally? Yeah, why? Just why? Yeah, oh man, when the battle scene started. So, for those of you who didn't watch Game of Thrones, didn't watch the ending episode, it's supposed to be this big, massive war, and they're in this, like, snowy plains, and the battlefield is massive. It's like the castle on one end, and then it's just like pure darkness, like stretching out to the mountains or whatever. And basically they need to defend this castle because everyone's in there. And so all the different, what would you call them, groups or factions or whatever have teamed up. They're gonna defend this, and they have access to 2 dragons. And mind you, this battlefield is pitch black. And instead of sending the dragons out there to fly, to, I don't know, shoot off some fireballs and light up the field before sending anyone out there, they send the greatest warriors on horseback with torches, just like out into the dark, like they're like, charge, and then you just see this massive bunch of like warriors on horses flooding into the pure darkness. And then you get an aerial shot of how one by one each of the torches like go off, like diminish. And then everyone's like, oh, like something bad is out there. And I'm just sitting here like you have 2 dragons. Why didn't any of you shoot some fireballs or shoot some fire arrows or fire garbage out into the darkness to like scout out this thing? And then later on, after they start like charging with the actual foot soldiers, that's when the dragons start shooting off fireballs. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. The greatest battle strategist is right now in the tomb of the castle, where their enemy is able to make zombies, essentially. I don't understand. And then I'm very much like like when I was watching the actor slash actress interviews, and seeing their reactions to the final episode, seeing their way of answering the interviews and stuff like that. I'm very much the whole like, I don't even go here, but I'm having so much fun. But that's just so. I mean, that's so sad and disappointing to, the people that really poured their heart out into this series, the fans, and all that. They all certainly have character and keep us on our toes. Connor tends to like animals in general. My 17-year-old Todd has Asperger's and goes to an animal college studying animal care. So he does all the pet checks and cleaning for them. That's so amazing. That's so sweet. And that's so handy, especially because you have so many pets. But that's so great. Oh. Do they all have like a the same dinner time, or do you have to set them at like different schedules? Do the ferrets like eat? I'm assuming they have a cage, right? So do they eat in their cage? I'm just like humorously thinking of this like long trough, or just like a row of like bowls, and then when like dinner time comes, it's just like, you ring a bell, and then hostess Misaki. Misaki, hello, thank you so much. Happy 3-month anniversary. Thank you so much for subbing for 3 months and for supporting me and also being here. Post-Palooza stream, hello. We are working on the offline panel today. After finishing this offline panel, this will mark the end of my first batch of Twitch renovations, and then I'll go into my second batch, which is creating subscriber badges and adding a bit more of an effect onto something. I don't know. I need to test it out, see if it works. R.I.P. Dothraki Warriors. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Those warriors. Like, oh, why? I don't know. Was that your reaction too? Like, did you rewatch the final episode, or did you just like see it happen and you're also like, but why? Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like, I wanted to ask you all, what do you think the badge... Oops, that's wrong. Brush. What do you think the badge icon should be for Puglie? Because, okay, so the badges change per month, right? Like, not per month per se, but it's like first month, second month, third month, 6 months, and then like a year, I think. And I was thinking like a donut that forms. So like the first month is like a little crumb of a donut, and then the second month it'll be like it's a donut that grows, and then at like max donut you get a Puglie. Like, I don't know if it's gonna I know the sub badges or whatever are super small, but maybe like it's like donut, and a pop, a Puglie. And then like maybe the Puglie will have like a donut on his head, or like a sprinkle or something like that. Or maybe it's a pink Puglie, maybe. Something I was thinking about. Did I come into a Game of Thrones conversation? Yeah, so at first I was talking about how I personally fall off like bandwagons. Okay, so I don't even follow them off. I purposely don't watch ongoing shows because the moment they go on a season break, like, I completely lose all interest. Even if I know I really love the show, it's really hard for me to get back onto a show after a season break. And then Mex Black Cat was talking about how she's the same way, and she recently binged all of Game of Thrones. And I was just talking about how I don't even watch Game of Thrones, but I watched the final, like the series finale episode with my friend who watches Game of Thrones. And even for me, someone that doesn't go here, I was just like, what is happening? Like, why is this happening? I only watched it once, and mostly I was like... I love it. Yeah, I think I know that look. It was just so fun watching with my friend and hearing her reaction and her explanation, like especially adding context to it. I was like, "Oh, this was not supposed to be like this." And then afterwards I read more about like people's takes on the finale and I guess to get more context, because then I get interested on like, oh, what other people think and what was like people's reasoning for it and stuff. And yeah, most of it didn't really pan out or turn out well, so. It's so funny that like during line art, that's when you start realizing like, okay, something looks off here. But that's the benefit of like putting something down for a long time and then picking it back up. So then you have fresh eyes. Yes, yes, please. Okay, okay, I will make it happen. I'm so curious because like I see some people with like really detailed badges, and I'm like, how much detail can I put into this? But I'll try it first, and then I'll shrink it down if I need to. Misaki, how are you doing so far? Thank you so much for the support during Puglie Palooza. Your order's on its way. I really appreciate it. And how have you been doing? Have you been enjoying the sunshine that we are blessed with this summer, this very hot summer? I was imagining the Pugly Donut outfit, like he pops into the middle of the donut at the 1 year mark. Oh, I feel like that might be a bit too much detail, but maybe I'll see. I'll see if that'll work out. Or like yeah, if it's like a 3/4 view or something, I'll figure it out. It does help having Todd do the cleaning and pet care. Used to be 3 bowls in a row for the ferrets when they were kits and were eating mints. But they imprinted on ferret kibble and now won't eat meat at all despite trying. So the ferrets have their biscuits in their cage. The kittens have their meals in the front room. Breakfast as soon as Todd gets up, and tea before he goes to bed. Aww. I like how your ferret's imprinted on ferret kibble, like... it's like, oh yeah, this is the good stuff. Alright. Oh, I'm doing well. Tomorrow is my 12-hour birthday subathon stream. Oh my lord. Happy pre-birthday? Is that what's the opposite of belated? Early? Happy early birthday. Okay. Happy early birthday. I hope that's gonna be super rad. 12 hours though. Oh my. Like, I've definitely seen people do like 24-hour streams for charity and stuff, and I don't know how anyone does it. A lot of times, I don't know if you feel the same way after you are done streaming, but when I finish streams like 2-3 hours, the moment I close the stream and you know I spend some time at like whoever I rated and whatnot, I'm literally sitting there going like, what time is it? What day is it? What's happening? I just feel so lost in life after. Man, I really need better wireless earphones that won't have the wire get in the way. I do have wireless earphones, it's just that I've realized that the mic is really bad. So I will not use that for my Twitch streams. Whew, okay. loopy doop around here. Oh, I've got another 12-hour stream on June 30th for Sailor Moon's birthday in lieu of Crystal Con's physical event. Oh, wow. Oh, my lord. How do you even... Let me loop this donut over here. There we go. The ferrets think they are vegetarian. We have put dead animals next to them that Twinkle has brought home on occasion, and they frizz up and run away. Oh my god. That's so cute and so sad. I love it. I like the, like, is that the actual term when they frizz up? Because I can see it. The word lends to the action that they're doing. Just like when yeah, when ferrets get all like tall and shrunken up and their fur stands up. Let's see. There we go. Same boat. When stream ends, I'm like, what now? Yeah, it takes me a while to be like, okay, well, I think I'm hungry, so I should, oh, what is happening? Hello? The heck? Something's up with my computer. Oh, what is happening? It's like I have sticky keys or something on. What the heck? Alright, let me disconnect my tablet. See if that works. Nope, that is not it. Alright, disconnect my keyboard. Alright, let's troubleshoot what is going on with my computer. Okay, there we go. So was my keyboard? Oh. I'm an idiot. My physical tablet was too close to the control key on my keyboard and was actually pressing it down. Stream is life. Let's see, reconnect my tablet. Yep, the hair sticks up on end. Oh, they're so cute. I used to refer to pink donuts with sprinkles as Homer Simpson donuts, but it's embedded in my brain to call them Puglie donuts now. Oh, I mean, still a huge honor that they're Homer Simpson donuts, because those are the best kind of donuts. I think, like, pink donuts with white sprinkles is just such an aesthetic donut, because pink is a nice color, and then matched with the white, and then the nice, like, beige of a donut. It's just a very pretty donut. So, I don't know, maybe Homer Simpson also imprinted on me. Maybe that's why I ended up going with a pink donut the first time I drew one. Let's see. Just wanna... Oh, that's not matching up at all. Okay, let me delete this. And I'm gonna put this on a new layer. Just because. And I'm gonna do just a rough line this way. But yeah, one of the things I really hope I can keep up with is streaming, especially when conventions come back. I think I chose a pretty sustainable day, because Wednesdays are like usually it's very rare that I'm in a 4-day con, so hopefully Wednesdays are sustainable and I can keep doing streams on a Wednesday, even if I have to like fly out the next day or something. Oh, hey, it's Izzy! Thank you so much for joining! How have you been? It's been a while. I hope you've been doing well, and thank you so much for joining in on the stream. I'm just working on Puglie's new offline panel, because it's time for an update. Patiently waiting for my order, like... It's coming. All the shipping notifications for the first batch should have been sent out yesterday, so everyone should have gotten their tracking number or just a confirmation that they have been shipped, and hopefully a lot of people will get their orders soon, and it'll be good. Thank you so much for the support during Puglie. I super appreciate it, and it's been a wild one. I'm just enjoying my little time off right now, post-Palooza, and I'm looking forward to, I don't know, doing more fun things with Puglie. Not that Puglie wasn't fun, but it was just kind of stressful because there's so much stuff that I had to manage, and I set my own expectations really high because I just want things to go right and go well. And thus, I create this immense amount of pressure stupidly on myself, and then I don't get to relax, and I don't get to truly enjoy all the stuff, all the accomplishments that I have done. Alright, let's add the sprinkles real easy here. And just so I feel like I'm doing way more than I actually am. And about like 15, roughly, yeah. Were you able to join in on many of the Puglie festivities? And if so, like, which ones were you most into? Actually, I haven't checked the comments yet of the closing ceremony post I did yesterday. Oh, come on. There we go. I really enjoyed the one with the other artists. Oh, the detective game. Brought them together, and it was nice. Aw, thank you. I'm so glad. Yeah, that was a big one. And especially because I'm handling other people's, like, you know, work and brand and, you know, just all that precious stuff. That was a big stressor in, like, a good and bad way. Good in that, you know, I was able to get their blessing and their permission and everything, but bad in that, like, oh man, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of stress. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me being stressed out about like a bunch of things that shouldn't be that stressful. Let's see. I want to move the sprinkle over a little bit this way. But thank you for helping me with the forced discount thing last week. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for reaching out and everything. Because it was you and another fan that actually DM'd me and pointed out to me that, like, something was wrong. And oh, okay. Um, and yeah, it was only then that I realized like, oh, something's something's wrong with my shop. So thank you so much. It's just that's such a stupid thing. That's another thing that I dislike about Shopify. Um, I get it in that maybe they have the no stacking on discounts rule set in so that people don't abuse it or whatever. But at the same time, it's just so stupid. Like, just let it override. It's fine. Like if someone's putting in a code, that means it's better than whatever I have automatically discounted. But I bet you it's probably something that I have to additionally pay for. I hope I can properly establish our cafe mascot by next year and maybe participate in Puglie 2020. Aw, I mean, good luck with that. I'll be honest, I am unsure of what the plans are for Puglie next year because 2022. So like, because at the same time, I'm not sure. Let's see, June is usually not a busy time yet. It's usually July that gets really crazy. Yeah, I hope I'll be able to pull off another Puglie. I know for now, tentatively, what the theme will be or what the big hopeful launch is for that Palooza will be. But yeah, at the moment, I must honestly say that I'm not sure if Puglie 2022 will happen, just because, in case there are conventions, in case something else happens, it'll be interesting to see what I can do and what I can muster up. But above all else, I really, really want to get the Puglie comic done. So we'll see how that goes. I live in Richmond, so the anticipation for my pug stuff is crazy. I thank you so much again for the local support. I really, really wish. So I got vaccinated, June 1st. I got vaccinated May 31st. So I had hopes that like I would be able to have like a local pickup spot or something so that people that are local to like Vancouver, Richmond, and Burnaby, like these close areas, would be able to, I don't know, meet me at a parking lot somewhere. Maybe like some middle point, or like I'll have time sections for when I'll be like at the Lansdowne parking lot and then at like, I don't know, some other parking lot in Vancouver, to like pick up stuff. But unfortunately, like I just got vaccinated, and there's like a gestation period of like 2 weeks, right? For like the vaccine to be at its full potential. And I don't know, I just, with my COVID anxiety and everything, I just felt like it'd probably be safer and better for my mental health if I just skipped out on it this time. And then perhaps next time when I do have another big launch or something, then I can dedicate it more time to meeting up. Especially since it's summer, so it's not too bad. It's not like I'm waiting in the rain for like people to come pick up. So I'm hoping I can create that option, especially when more people are vaccinated and I at least have my full dose of my first dose. Alright, let's see. This was the second layer. I had merged that, so I will start a new layer for this. Alright, let's get this face done. Let's get this face over with. But I hope you've been taking the time to enjoy all the sunshine we've been getting. It is getting very, very hot now. And I don't know if I can honestly say that I'm looking forward to summer, because I always do awful in high heat. And I'm unsure if I think my girlfriend told me that the Richmond night market might be happening, and that actually scares me. Here, and let's do his little tongue over here, and the second jowl. LOL, it's okay. I'm just super excited because the last thing I got Pug merch was Annie Revo like years ago. Oh man. Anime Revolution. I miss cons so much. I miss local cons so much because, you know, I got to see local fans, I get to hang out with friends, and then we get to go somewhere, like, for dinner, and I can sleep back in my own bed. Local cons are just unmatched. Oh yeah, Night Market is set to open next month, I believe. Oh, man. I don't know. Like, it is outdoors, so that's a great thing, but, God, it gets... I don't know if they're gonna regulate, like, how many people are allowed to go in, but it's going to be packed. Like, I feel like it's going to be packed more so than it was in the previous years because we are so... Everyone is so starved for, like, an event or hanging out with friends or going out with people, right? And of course, there's a huge handful of people that are also anxious, like me. I'm not gonna go to the night market unless it's, like, I don't know, some really off day. But yeah, there's tons of people that are gonna be so starved for some kind of event or thing to do that I feel pretty confident to say that it's going to be super packed. And even though it's outdoors, like, there's so many people. And tons of people are going to be eating, because that's what you do at the night market. So you're just going to have a bunch of people, even if they have masks on, to be maskless. And, like, walking beside each other, or whatever. I don't know. Even if they regulate the people in the market, the line will be absolutely insane. Absolutely. I don't know, they said less capacity. I don't know, man. Oh, man. I feel like that's just gonna, like, piss people off, too. Like, I wonder how they're gonna pull it off. Like, is it gonna be online registration? Like, you book a time to go in? But then how do you enforce that, you know? Like, how are you gonna... Yeah, how are you gonna enforce, like, a timed outdoor night market? Are you just gonna play a siren, like... Can you imagine they play a siren, like, you know, when it's closing, right? They're like, it is 11:50 p.m. The night market will be closing in 10 minutes. Will they just be like, it is 6:50 p.m. The first round of night market will be closing in 10 minutes. Please exit. And then what, you'll have security guards walking around making sure all the, you know, all the people that were in the first round have left before getting in the second round? I don't know. Yeah, like, there's definitely safety measures and all that. I feel like, especially in, albeit the night market does attract all people from all our cities, so it's tough to say, but yeah, it's, at least in Richmond, we're very good with our mask wearing, so I'm hopeful for that. I still have a little bit of COVID anxiety. Even seeing my parents and my family that are all vaccinated, that all have their, like, gestation period done, it was scary for me at first, but then it became okay. Oh, Hot Topic does online shopping reservations, and the person at the door just checks the name you give them. That makes sense. That makes absolute sense. My son is diabetic, and I don't want to risk anything, so we're not going anywhere anytime soon. even when things are opening up. Absolutely valid. I mean, that just makes perfect sense. And I hope you and Victor can stay safe during this entire time. While I have anxiety going to school in September at UBC with classes of over 100 people in a giant room. They're reopening? I don't have any choice of staying home though. Oh man. That just so shitty. Because I know one of my friends that's taking that's not at UBC, is in Sheridan. She apparently has another year of online classes. Like the school has said like they're going to be online for next year. And man, I really wish like you're already not getting, if you're in a class of over 100 people in a room, you're not getting one-on-one teacher time, you know? So it's like, could they not have figured out a system by now where whatever slide or projection that your teacher is showing, most likely it's a slide anyways on a laptop, couldn't they have figured out a way to like show the projection of the slide but also project it in Zoom? And then people that do have COVID anxieties or conditions that would make them more susceptible to the virus or anything of that kind of worry, right? To be allowed to just stay at home and take the notes. Because it's not like you're sitting there for the teacher. Like, it's not like you're sitting there for the teacher to come to your desk and help you with something. You're literally there to take in the information, take in whatever, like, another student asks. You should have... We've had 2 years of this. We should have figured this out by now. All universities are opening up again, and I'm scared of the big classes and the immigrants from around the world with different variants. Oh, man, yeah. That is true. Like, even with vaccinations, I've been just seeing the articles about how, this specific variant from... Actually, heck, Ontario is dealing with their new variant. And this variant is from India. And is also, like, it's mutating. And the study is showing that this variant... So with our first dosage of Pfizer and AstraZeneca, normally the first dose gives like AstraZeneca gives like a 60% protection, and Pfizer gives 70%, right? But with this new variant, that percentage of protection, both of them drop down to 33%. And it's only after your second dosage does it go back to like a 90 or 80%. And I just don't understand. Like, we're giving this virus more opportunities to evolve, to mutate. Like, this is stuff you learn from, at least for me, grade 11 biology. I learned this in high school. Like, why is this so hard to understand? Yeah, I mean, Izzy, I hope you can stay safe. I hope the anxiety dies down. I hope by September, our numbers are really good, and most people have like their second dosage. And I hope it'll be okay. At the very least, like I've sat into the 100 people classrooms. And, I mean, luckily, some people skip those classes, so there's a few less people. But I do know they are a massive, massive room. So hopefully the airflow is good, and it won't feel as claustrophobic and packed. My mother's also high risk, too, so that doesn't make it any better. Oh, man. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, neither of my parents are high risk. But, I don't want that worry on me that I can make my mom and dad sick. So that's why I didn't see them for a year and a half. This pandemic has been tough, and it has been very eye-opening into the amount of compassion some people in the world don't have for others. And it's funny too, with the CDC in the US saying like, oh, if you are vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. And then I like seeing this sentiment that I resound with, which is, yeah, but I don't trust any of you. I don't trust any of you to be vaccinated. And some of you weren't even vaccinated to begin with, and you're still not wearing a mask, so I don't trust any of you. Yeah, my mom is out on the island, and she was so sad to be missing my birthday. Aww. I mean, I hope your mom's enjoying her time on the island, or is, is staying safe out there. Also, the anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers. Yep, that exactly. Like, even, I was going to the Richmond Center Shoppers Drug Mart, and I was just walking by, like, the newspaper stands that we have, right? And something caught my eye, and it was a sticker of, like, the old school, like, commercial man meme. He's, like, going like this. And the meme format is like, you can take off your muzzle or whatever, and obviously it's like about anti-mask and stuff like that. And it's just exhausting. It's so exhausting what people think is like, a danger to their rights, or a danger to their freedom or whatever. And sometimes when I see this, I'm just like, do people even know what a muzzle is? Like, have you seen a muzzle on a person? Like, on a dog? They can't bark. Like, I can very wholly still talk to you if you're not deaf. And I can still, like, communicate and do everything perfectly fine. And it's just it's so stupid. What people consider, like, hardships or oppression. Like, damn, it's a piece of fabric on your mouth, man. Like, what's so hard? It's like wearing a t-shirt is somehow a straitjacket. Oh no. For sure, my mom lives out there and owns a small business. It's been a struggle, but she's definitely been COVID smart and safe. That's really good. I'm really glad, and I'm glad her small business is still going strong. Like, I legit work at Freshco, and people still refuse to wear a mask sometimes, and then I can't serve them, or they forget. It's stupid. This has been a rule for a year. Like, yeah, sometimes when I get out of my car, I forget to put on a mask, and then, like, I'll walk 2 steps and be like, oh, I forgot my mask, and then I'll go back to get it. Because I know that's what you're supposed to do. It's like those signs that are like no shirt, no shoes, no service kind of thing. Like, this is a very valid thing. Like, you can't go into a restaurant in just your underwear, and then when people are just like, sir, like, we are not serving you because you're not dressed. Like, what? This is oppressive. This is against my right as a citizen. What? Like, why are you people like this? Thing is, with the lockdowns, all economies are struggling, and if we were to have another lockdown, it could be the end to a lot of bigger businesses, as well as annihilating all the little businesses. I've had both my vaccines, and hubby had his second shot yesterday, and the places we have been to so far in the UK is getting busy again. Theme parks have massive queues which makes no sense. In normal times, you were lucky to get on more than 4 rides. The people going now can't be getting on many. Yeah, like, see, here's the thing. At least, I can say this in Vancouver specifically. Our actual lockdown was starting in 2020 of March, and it lasted, I would say, about a month or two. And our COVID numbers, like, it went up a little bit in March, and then it went really drastically down. And then people were like, okay, it's kind of safe. We can, like, ease up on the lockdown now. So technically, if you ease up on a lockdown, that's not a lockdown anymore. And so they ease up on the lockdown, and then lo and behold, it spikes right up. Because people that weren't taking the lockdown seriously anyways are just gonna be, like, free roaming. And then people that were even mildly annoyed with the lockdown are just living their best life. And so we never had a legitimate lockdown until, like, ever since then. And all these lockdowns that people complain about are just half-assed lockdowns. They're like mild closures. They're barely a lockdown. And I truthfully feel like if we had another major lockdown for even a month, because that's usually, like, you know, when COVID hits hardest, like the first 2 weeks, right? Like, the first 2 weeks when you find out at the latest if you have COVID or not. If we just shut down for at least just a month, have a hard lockdown, it's almost like, it's like swallowing the pill, right? It's you getting over this really, really, really shitty time period so that you can get back to it in, like, the best of the, like, whatever you're waiting for. And yet we're struggling through this half-ass lockdown where none of us are thriving and none of us are just, like, barely surviving. Like, we are all just hanging on because all these lockdowns are just half measures and we're just prolonging this whole thing. Thank God for vaccines, but with the anti-maskers and anti-vaxxers, like, it's such a pain. I do agree that, like, businesses are suffering, especially small businesses. I've driven past places. It's been unfortunate to see places close down and whatnot, but I definitely feel like it was definitely more of a long-term struggle stretching out this whole thing than just a hard lockdown to have you brace for, like, a month. And that's just, like, a month's rent, a month's like, pay or whatever. Surgeons wear masks while performing 12-hour surgeries, yet all of a sudden people can't breathe when they're buying milk or getting gas. I know, right? Like, I can't breathe. This is depleting my oxygen. I'm getting brain damage because I can't breathe through this mask. Like, I'm sorry, you're telling me some of the best and brightest people we have working in very delicate, life-saving situations are all brain damaged from just, like, one surgery? Or, no, just from one shift at the hospital. Some people, honestly. But yeah, there's no convincing these people, unfortunately. And every time I see anti-masker rallies in Vancouver, it's just so infuriating. And then one time, because I was venting on Twitter about the anti-maskers and stuff, of course, the anti-masker community finally found me, and someone from France was sharing how they were so frustrated because both their parents are high risk and they're just so scared for them, and and they're just so frustrated and angry at how selfish a lot of people can be, at how flippant and just, completely uncompassionate people are, especially during this pandemic. Even just like wearing a mask and following basic rules to keep other people safe. And an anti-masker actually replied back saying, it is ludicrous that you would think other people should care about your mom and dad, because everyone has their own risk factors when it comes to this pandemic. And I'm like, asking for compassion, scratch that off the list. No hope there. Goodbye, human being. Like, it is so demoralizing. But yeah, I grew up with a very basic rule, which is treat others the way you want to be treated. If someone is worried about their mom or their dad or anyone they love, and they're just asking for something that is not hard for you to do, like, if someone's worried about their mom or dad and they're asking for money and you are also struggling, then, for sure, just make sure you are okay and take care of yourself and, do whatever is in your power to. But if it's simple like, put on a mask, be even a little bit considerate, and you're just like, that's so silly, why would I care about you? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Because at least for me, it's very much like me putting myself in their shoes. I know what it's like to worry about my mom and dad. I would like to imagine that most people worry about their mom and dad. And it's not hard for me to, hear any random person say, like, I'm worried about my mom and dad surviving this. And I'm like, yeah, I totally understand. And I'll put on a mask because I'm not only hoping to protect myself, but moreover, I'm hoping to protect my family, and I'm hoping someone else's family is also safe. And somehow that's such a hard concept for people to understand. The perfect curve. What do you mean you're capable of empathy? Also, hi Zen. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are enjoying your break. Brain damage is already there, Karen. Yeah, exactly. Well said. Some of these people, and I know, it always takes, that's another thing, sorry. Just like, so many train stations going off. It's also another thing. These people won't get the message until something bad happens to them or someone they actually care about. And then, even then, there's potential that they won't get the message. And they'll be like, oh, how could this happen to me? Like, please help me. And then they'll go back to whatever it is they were, that they stupidly were against or for. But this was also heartbreaking. I think this person was, or is American. Sorry, not was. I think this person was American. And they were commenting, saying how they actually lost their uncle to COVID. And their entire family is anti-mask. And even after losing their uncle to COVID, they are still anti-mask. And this person has, in their comment made it clear that, like, they've pretty much given up on their, their family, and they are, doing their own thing to, for their own precautions. But, yeah, it's wild to me. LOL, yes, hanging out with the pupper and gardening on my balcony. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Are you growing any fruits or veggies, or just like nice plants? Nice plant babs. I have asthma, but still wear a mask. It's simple. It's simple. Make sure you have your inhaler. Although, I did forget my inhaler the other day when taking hubby for his jab and ended having a complete coughing fit and asthma attack. Oh no. I think hay fever didn't help. And looks like I got it. Oh. I mean, yeah, like, again, I've seen many people talk about how they also have asthma and stuff, and they still wear a mask. Not only because you guys are technically higher risk, especially if you get COVID, which, you know, attacks your lungs. But this has just been a very shitty pandemic, especially for you all. And yeah, still, you power through because you are a great human being that has common sense. And I'm so sorry you forgot your inhaler, though. That must suck. Oh my god. But I also hope the allergies ease up. I am thankfully not getting hit as hard with allergies this year. Or maybe it's just not hitting me yet. Watch me jinx myself. Watch me just get wrecked by allergies. Yeah, I also saw John Oliver. I think John Oliver had a little video on the vaccines, and he actually showed this news clip of this guy. I don't know if he was petitioning in front of the hospital or something, but basically his mom is 90-something years old and is in ICU on a ventilator because she has COVID. And the reporter asked him if he was going to get the COVID vaccine. And this man, who has his 90-year-old mother in ICU on a ventilator, still answered no, because he is worried about the vaccine, and that he wants to see how it goes first. And I just don't know if some people are just not desperate enough, perhaps, or what it is. But I didn't go to school for medical or biology or chemistry. I didn't sell an arm and a leg to go through med school or study. So when scientists and doctors are telling me that this is good for my health, and this will help me, and this will protect me from a deadly virus that will either kill me or leave me potentially scarred for life in my lungs, I'll listen. Lots of flowers and succulents, but I have a herb garden. Aw yes, fresh basil and cilantro and chives. That's the good stuff. Get a little rosemary in there. Get a little. Ooh, I hear tomatoes and lemons are also easy to grow. If you want to get fancy with your own lemon water. That is really sad. Good on them for doing what they can for their health. It's so sad there are so many people that are so ignorant. Yeah, absolutely. Even when something happens to like someone you love or whatever. Or like, they're so strong about denying that it's COVID that they'll be like, they didn't die from COVID, they died from like a heart attack, or they died from some other illness, obviously. I don't know. I like how this VOD will be like catching up with Puglie, and I rant about COVID. Anti-vaxxers. But hey, if you support Puglie, you support compassion, and you support hopefully common sense and logic. Oh, this is a really weird shape Puglie. I gotta fix that. And if you disagree with, I don't know, caring about other people, if you disagree about doing things that are safe and educated and logical for the greater good, Puglie is no friend to you. And that's a fact. H-Bomber did a fantastic video on vaccines. Vaccines, a measured response. That is both hilarious and very informative. Highly recommend. Ooh, okay. Oh, lol, I do have a rosemary bush, I forgot. Oh no, this poor Bab. Shunned to the back. But yeah, it was interesting to learn that so one of the critiques is that, oh, the vaccine is so rushed. Like, how can you trust something that's so rushed? And at first, like, just by my hypothesis, I thought it was because we have the technology. Like, medicine advances, stuff advances. Even a couple days ago, it was announced that the FDA has officially approved of this new treatment that will help with Alzheimer's, that actually shows benefits in helping and potentially stopping or curing Alzheimer's. And this has been, you know, something that's been in the works for a long time. And I'm like, that's amazing. And that's the power of technology, of medicine, of people that are way smarter than I doing their job. So I just thought, oh yeah, a vaccine might seem rushed compared to, I don't know, when the fucking polio vaccine came out. But that's because we have the technology now. We have understanding. But it turns out, ever since SARS, like the first hit of SARS that wrecked Asia, they've been working on a vaccine for a long time, because COVID is, like, not necessarily a strain, but it's like the same virus family as SARS. And I'm like, oh, this makes a whole lot more sense now. They were already halfway there. But no, it's, they're injecting you so they can track you with something inside you, not like that little computer in your pocket is already doing that. I was hesitant at the start and have a needle phobia, but had it, because at the end of the day, COVID isn't something I want to go through, so the vaccine was a risk worth taking. I'm so glad you were able to just, like, muster up the strength and the power to get through that needle phobia. I'm lucky enough to not have that, but I definitely know a lot of other friends have that, like, very, very strongly. And it's been rough for a lot of them. But I'm also really glad that a lot of the nurses and healthcare professionals working in these facilities are very, very patient and kind, and very much just are there for you. Alright, this mouth is too big. Let's... Oh yeah, another post-COVID symptom potential is hair loss. And I don't know about you guys, but I cannot go through any more hair loss. I gotta keep this for the rest of my life now. So that is also another thing. But you hear about these post-COVID symptoms that it's so rarely talked about. The ongoing cough for like months, the dips into fevers or fatigue, even when you are COVID free, the scar tissue left on your lungs, people developing asthma after COVID. Like, what? I don't want to see how it goes. I'd much rather see how it goes with this man-made vaccine than this Mother Nature Terminator. Oh wow, wish that had been around for my uncle's girlfriend. She died of Alzheimer's. Sorry, can't spell. No worries, I can't spell Alzheimer's either. Um, damn, that really sucks. Um, yeah, I really hope it starts like being mass produced, being spread around. I hope Canada will have access to it. We'll get, I don't know, we'll get a fair price, because God knows, pharmaceuticals. Because I have a friend whose mom, absolutely bless her soul, is suffering from early onset Alzheimer's, and I mean, no one deserves Alzheimer's. Scratch that. I'm a very vengeful person. Very few people in life deserve Alzheimer's. But my friend and her mom are probably the two sweetest human beings I've ever known in my life. And to always hear about the hardships that they've gone through breaks my heart. And I hope any advancement in Alzheimer's that happens will be so revolutionary and good for so many people. COVID would kill me for sure. I'm asthmatic and have a blood condition. Zen, we're hanging in there. Don't worry. No, use your poor hair. I know. The price of transitioning into a stupid flesh bag that you're happy with. Apparently, I was sheet white, and they were a little worried about me, but the nurses were really good. That I didn't even feel the needle going in. Yes, when they are healthcare professionals trained in all this, pharmacists, nurses, doctors, when they do the needle shot right, like, it's fast. You really don't feel it. Or, well, you feel like the tiniest pinch, and it's like a millisecond. But yeah, my girlfriend was also, like, needle nervous, and, the nurse was very kind, and even after the shot, my girlfriend was like, oh, that was so fast, and then the nurse was saying, oh yeah, I don't want to torture you for longer than you need. A little sleepy boo over here. It is a very cruel illness. Yeah, it very much is. I mean, my grandfather also passed away with Alzheimer's, and it was rough. But sometimes he would have clarity, or sometimes he would see. So I unfortunately never got to visit him because my grandparents were in Hong Kong back then. And when he did see my brother, he saw my brother, but as, like, my brother when he was really young, like when he was a child. And it's a cruel disease, but in the moments when you're dealing with it, sometimes stuff like that kind of makes you kind of gives a little bit more hopefulness. Like, it's it's something good out of a bad situation, in that perhaps, you know, they get to see you because you're actually there, but they see you in your most adorable moment, which is when you were a child. But then my brother got scared shitless because my brother was eating egg tarts with my grandpa in the care facility, and then my grandpa is just eating egg tart, and then he points behind my brother and says, "Oh, look, that boy looks so much like you, and he really likes egg tarts too." And then my brother's like, "Oh, really?" And he turns around, and my grandpa pointed to an empty corner where all there is a cabinet. And my brother's like, just keep eating, just keep eating. Because my family, especially on my dad's side, is very superstitious, and there is a family thing, story or rumor or something, where on my dad's side they are able to apparently see the supernatural. I am very glad if it's true, I have not gotten passed down that ability. But my brother can attest to it, my dad can attest to it, and according to my entire family, like my parents, my brother was possessed by like a little girl ghost when he was super young, and he actually needed it like exorcised by a monk. So that's like a family thing. And I'm like, cool. So whenever anything ghostly happens, it's a bit more real, at least in our family. Everyone was so cheerful and excited at the vac clinic. Oh, yeah, it's just like everyone, like, it was very chill, but like, I don't know, I felt like there was definitely a sense of joy, of relief. And I don't know, this like one bro dude that got a shot, and he's like, "Yeah, I finally got it. It's cool. Oh, I need to sit here for 15 minutes. All right." And then he just like sits there and just on his phone. I'm like, yeah, that's the attitude I like. Anvil Center was absolutely darling. Elderly fellow greeting folks like, hey there, friend. We heard you were coming, and I saved you a spot just for you. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, all the nurses at Quantlin in Richmond was just like all the helpers and stuff like that were just very sweet, and like, oh, you got an appointment? All right, head up there. And yeah, just very kind. Good attitudes and good moods all around. And then the woman at the end that tells you to sit for 15 minutes, she was like helping out, handing out the stickers, that she was like, "You did it!" And I was like, "Yay!" I love that. I just love that so much. I'm so sorry. Oh, don't worry about it. It's so long ago. But thank you for the condolences. I hear Nova scratching at something in another room. BRB. Yep, found her with her head wedged between the bed and the wall. Tiny moron. Was she stuck? Or was she looking for something? What an idiot. I love her. I love her so much. Can't wait to pet her and yell at her face about how cute she is. Come on. I just want the perfect brow for Puglie. Please. Alright. Alright, just the butt. Alright, that's the easiest. Puglie's face is always the hardest for me. Like 7 years of drawing this little guy, and I still can't get it right. Still can't get any faster with him. Let's see. Oh, right. I used to work in a nursing home, and one of the ladies I used to actually spend my breaks with had Alzheimer's, and the only game she could remember was solitaire, and she would sing rhymes her mom used to sing her, and she thought I was her daughter. Oh, she was so sweet, and despite not being in the present, you could tell she had absolutely amazing childhood. Oh, that's so sweet. And yeah, even though it's such a cruel disease, especially when someone you love is going through it, there are like the best out of a bad situation. It's moments like this where you hope that they are happy, you know, that if they are sent back somewhere, that they are sent back to something like this, and it is kind to them, even though it is so garbage of a disease. But that's so sweet, and I'm glad you were there for her, and that you spent your breaks with her. I mean, she spent your breaks with you, but you know, it's a little bit of both, right? She was probably looking for fallen socks. Idiot. I can't wait to introduce her to you at last in person. Oh my god. Does she like eating socks? Is she a moron? A very good moron. Ah, perfect round booty. Okay. I can't wait to meet Nova someday. I've actually seen Zen more recently than I've seen you. That makes sense. I am mostly a hermit. I am quite perfectly fine just chilling at home. Because I get to catch up on so many things I want to do. Alright, little booty squid here. And it's a little X marks the spot. She likes to just hold them in her mouth, like a weird spit sponge. Her favorite illegal food is string. Oh my god. Idiot. Forbidden spaghetti. Perfect name. Right. A little curl over there. There we go. Oh, just little markings over here. Finish off the curve a bit, or add a bit of a curve over here. Oh, right. And I'm just gonna make these X's real quick. These were at 40. Oh, but they're confetti, not the sprinkles, so they can be a bit thinner. Just for the sake. I like how I just wrote like perspective, like, oh, you guys can't see. I just wrote like perspective here. It's very much past huge going like future huge, deal with it. Figure it out. And then now present you just like, you know what, I'm too lazy to figure it out. I'm just gonna do this and call it a day. I loved her and her family were so nice. They didn't want her to know I wasn't her daughter, in case it distressed me. They didn't want her to know I wasn't her daughter in case it distressed me. And also meant I got more breaks and time with her because when she started calling for her daughter, the matron on duty would ask me to go to her. Aw, that's so sweet. I'm glad your matron was, understanding and yeah, and cared, actually. Like, I don't know, especially in the beginning of the pandemic, when I heard about all the horror stories that were happening in care homes, it just absolutely broke my heart, and, it really makes me feel like some people really shouldn't be in that care home job, basically. So the fact that your matron sent you and basically understood like you're the one that would make her happy in her final days and stuff like that means so much. Oh my god. Wild Ravens, hello, thank you so much for the raid, and hello Bugger Rangers, hello all you Ravens. I will switch over to this real quick. Oh, not the zoom in. That is my kitchen. I am sorry. But hello. Thank you so much for joining in on the stream. Ravens, thank you so much for raiding me. I really appreciate it. And let me figure out if I have this down. Yeah, there we go. Oh, my hotkeys. I'm starting to remember them. Just so long as it doesn't lag out. Shout out to Wild Ravens. How was your stream today? Thank you so much, and for all of you that came, hello, my name is Huge. I am the creator of this idiot called Puglie that you see all around you. And right now, I'm just working on my offline panel for my Twitch renovations because I only recently started being more into Twitch in the past, I would say month or so, month and a half. So I've been doing a lot of renovations to kind of make it more homey for me. It was a lot of fun. What did you play today? Oh, let me... Oh, distressed her meant to say. No worries, I got the idea. Fallout 76. Oh, is that the online Fallout, the MMORPG? Let's see. Oh, and you guys can't see what I'm working on over there. Just adding this little extra confetti bit for the last little bit. And there we go. Oh, and alright, next up would be the text box. Yes, Lurk. Thank you so much for the raid again. Enjoy your Lurk. And thank you so much. Alright, let me swivel. Let me pivot back to this area right here. And... Alright. I will add that speech bubble. And then perhaps I will call it a day. Socials. Because, let's see. That is where the black panel is. There's a little bit of space over there. Alright. Let's... Nope. Move this up a teensy bit. And let's open up the grad guide. Can't wait until one of my contracts ends so I can put more time into comment and maybe be on Twitch more myself. Hell yeah! Soon! Oh, what do you have lined up for comment? Oh, that's so smart. I did not think. Oh, my Illustrator window opened right at my screen. Hold up. There we go. You guys get to see a little bit of the inner workings of my brand guide. I did not think about the panel locations when I made my offline panel. Yeah, me neither. So when I first made my offline panel, I was just like, well, granted, like 2016, 2017, Twitch was very different. But now, of course, a lot of things have changed, so I got to change with it. And I saw that's what the panel looked like for Jackface. So I figured, okay, well, chances are it's gonna look like that for me too. And you know what? Even if it doesn't, it will still look aesthetic, hopefully. So guess we'll figure this out. Back soon. It's black. Let's get that to white, and I will probably need to do this. And just a quick scale. Cinch the line a little bit. And I wonder if there's room, or maybe if I did this. Okay, too close. Let's do this. I really want to focus on just making more content in general. I tend to get hung up on making products and merch, and I don't give them enough time to just be themselves. So I want to create without worrying too much about merchandising. Yes. Yes. We are on this journey together. Earlier on, I was talking about, so like, one of the big reasons, I'm not sure if you had a chance to read the little write-up I did in our Puglie team channel. But one of the reasons why I really needed this 1 week break is because I felt like I've just been getting steamrolled. I was caught in a wave of collaborations and all the things that we had to do for Puglie, and I haven't had even a moment to really breathe and figure out what it is I want to do. I haven't had I don't know if you noticed, but I haven't had any time to kind of draw Puglie for Puglie. Like, I haven't done any of the food series that I've wanted to do, any of the animal onesie series. Like, a lot of my mindset was, like, you know, putting in merch, because, of course, like, I have to make sure Puglie has the money, and then I have to make sure I'm paying you guys, right? And I have to make sure we have the money to get paid. And it's just been a steamroll. So yeah, oh for sure, I think our team needs a nice reset after this wild month. Yeah, I think all of us in life and as a team, we need a reset. So I'm hoping, you know, I can't guarantee that after this week of a break that I will have like stuff ready for all of us to act on. I think largely speaking, it will be very much like, for you, it would be doing like back burner graphics that we have set, you know, like those, the Fujifilm stuff ones, or the wallpapers, or just any apparel. You know, I'm leaving you to play with Puglie as you want. And for me, I think I'm going to lean more into basically what you want to do with Comet, which is I want to draw more for Puglie story, more for, I guess, what I want to do with Puglie, with no due dates per se, and no commitments or worries about, you know, someone else waiting for me. And for Beth, it'll be I don't know, probably looking at the backlog of content that we have, and maybe if she's interested in other classes for social media and stuff like that. Yeah, just sending sending that her way and being like, yeah, go to class, Beth. All right, let me turn off the sketch. Yeah, this can be a little smaller, and then I can give a little room. Oh, I forgot the fart. I forgot the fart. Okay, hold on. Speaking of breaks, it's 5 p.m. Grip it and rip it. Cracks open a cider. Aw, yeah. I miss making wallpapers. Oh, whoops. Miss making wallpapers. I miss your wallpapers. We gotta figure out a way to, like, group them up, release them, or something. But at least you making this content is content for Beth, and then that means I can just figure out Puglie or something. And as much as I want to make merch, like there's this hoodie. It's a very simple hoodie. It's based off of the key tags. And it's in the style of, like, the mood. It's just very, like, a small text over here, and then maybe, like, a Puglie icon here or something. I don't know why. I just want to make that. And I'm debating, like, making that personally, like, not in-house, but, you know, contacting a local apparel manufacturer and doing it that way, or uploading it on, like, For Fans by Fans or Designed by Humans and stuff. But I've always envisioned this thing to be embroidered. But another worry is that will we get enough orders for pre-orders to make it? Will it be sustainable? My apartment is only so big. Zen, this merch life, this artist life. Why does it have to be so complicated? I see the way you're spending money with no cons, getting me frustrated. Business is like this, and alright, just a little blast. Sorry if I'm off camera right now. I just want to do this poot real fast. Alright, turn that on. Oh, okay, that's too stretched out. Yeah, I should have done always start with the blast first, and then figure out the stream after. And I will tilt this with the direction that this blast is facing. It is not coming from where it should be coming from. Alright, there we go. We'll reline that a bit. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I want that third dot right there. Okay. Oh god, storage. Yeah, do a Kickstarter. I will definitely either do pre-orders. Maybe not a Kickstarter, just because, like, Kickstarter does the whole, like, fee and everything. But I'm definitely interested in doing, like, pre-orders and just running it on my own site that way. Hold on, let me switch this back up and move this back here. And you spend and you cry and you draw and you pick an account and then you ask why. Oh my god, this is so good. It's so good. That is perfect. Once I get more comic content out there, once I get more comic content out there, I want to do a Kickstarter for a set of enamel pins, since that's going to be my primary merch asset long term. That is smart. That is smart. Huge. If it's not too invasive, I'd be more than happy to help distribute Puglie merch. Oh, I mean, it's, distribution isn't my necessary concern, at least not at the moment. It's more so just, storage. Storage, and, yeah, just figuring out what I want to do with the merch. But thank you for the offer. If that becomes something that I want to pursue, I'll definitely reach out to you. I found a company that does fantastic work with inlaid glitter. Ooh. Comet also has a couple of friends sidekicks that I want to introduce long term. I have not seen any of those sidekicks then. How dare. Alright. Let me do this and move everything up. Alright, there we go. That's more centered. That speech bubble works pretty well over there. Let me see this zoomed out. It's a little bit tight with all the assets around. I mean, actually, let me clean this up properly. So this is where the most recent video is. Wow, that's not even in line. How dare. Okay, so that's where it actually starts. And this is where it actually starts. So I can move everything a little. There we go. That's a lot more comfortable. Let me move the speech bubble over here a little bit. And then let's see. This is where the player is and stuff. Oh, wrong layer. Alright, and I can fit the socials just comfortably down here. Alright, let's look at our socials. Dude. Oh shit! Let's see, Clara, hello! Thanks for joining. How was your Genshin? Donut. Oh my god, on my dashboard, you are both purple. So, I thought Zen was just talking a lot. We can almost hang out again. Huge. This layout is chef's kiss. Thank you, thank you. I am working on my offline panel right now. My eyeballs hurt from too much Genshin. Oh my god. Purple gang, bruh. I totally thought your color would be like orange or red because like your icon is always the little Charmander. Let's see, socials. Let's strike this over here. You know what, let me move all this over. And oh, I need to change this to white because it needs to appear through the gradient. And I have 5 icons. You know what? Oh, I don't need Twitch as an icon when I'm on Twitch. Whoa, so organized. It just makes everything easier. Then I can grab and go. Move this down. No, I don't like how those are grouped up. Alright, what if I did this? I'm blue, bada bida ba ba. Clara, how have you been? Ooh, how was your application to the new place and everything? to the new abode. If you don't mind me asking on stream. Let's see. Let me shrink this down a little bit so it's in line with the mass of the shop instead. That's totally fine. Yeah, you're the same font. God. Okay. Too close. Yeah, let's enlarge this then. Cause you know that's the most important thing too, anyways. Whatever. Design. It's my passion. Okay. Cool. Oh, we moving on the 27th. I'm in Packing Hell right now. Packing Hell. Gotta make time for the Genshin though. Congrats on the move. Does that mean you'll be closer to me now? It's not my fault that they dropped a new event. Same distance. Oh, I've been playing with too much Neopets, but it keeps me off Twitter, so win? Definite win. Like, that's, whatever keeps you off Twitter, that's definite win. Then I've been playing so much more of that like Disney Candy Crush ripoff that I showed you and Beth. It is a big danger. I knew it was gonna be a big danger, but I did it anyways. Alright, let me... Yeah, I'll keep this as an asset just because it's easy. Pretty good way of organizing things. Oh, I deleted... You know what? Let me do this. Don't save. Reopen it. It's still alive? Barely. It's, isn't it, like, super laggy because it was never optimized? I want my old account back, please, Neopets. Oh man, I think I've completely forgotten my old account. I don't even know what the password would be. I got back into my account from 2008 and I'm having a great time. Zoom or Emoji Blitz. It's called Poptown. Let's see. See if I can pull it up real quick over here. Oh, it needs to load. Hello, Disney, please sponsor me, but please don't own me. Oh, you play Poptown too? Yay! Yeah, I should have known that with my Candy Crush addiction back then, this would have been a bad time, but I did not learn. And here I am paying for it. Not literally paying for the app, but paying for it as in using my time to play it. Alright, overlay. I want the heckin' Wally outfit, but $40. Yeah, it's so expensive. What the heck? Like, I probably wouldn't. I almost never buy. Why are you showing me this? I never buy. You know, in-app purchases. But $40. That's so insane. That's way too much, man. Alright, and I was going to paste over here. Oh, wait. The whole website is in mobile beta. Hell. It barely works, but it is... but it's now hilariously easy to get pets that were rare in 2008. Wait, really? I just bought a koi potion for 30k. Wait, do you still have to play like the games to earn Neo points? Earn Neo points? Alright, right around here. Yeah, that's a pretty good distance. I just want it in line with the text that they have going on. My yellow's not vibrant enough to make this really stand out. Perhaps I shall rasterize. Oh, wait, this isn't white. Nope, that is white. You know what? Why don't I just do this? Just around here. Do this, and I will make it just a deeper yellow because I can. Vibrancy up. There we go. And perhaps for this, I will just ease up on the yellow. Make it a bit lighter. Or make it just white. I'm in coloring hell. Brightness up. Just looking for this nice mellow yellow. That's pretty mellow yellow. Well, you get the gems too, so that's a bonus. Yeah, but I just never do the microtransactions in apps. There's a bunch of new dailies that have a chance of handing out koi, Puglie, Chambi, etc., morphing potions, and drake eggs. So they're a lot easier to get. Oh man. Is that Destructo Block game still around? Yeah, you still play games to get Neo points, but only like 12 of them work right now. So they have this daily roulette called Trudy's Surprise that just gives you a login Neo points bonus every day. Huh. I was so good at that dumb game. I was amazing at Zero Ball, but it's broken right now. Oh my god. Altador Cup is on right now. Team Croc Island. Crocs are easy to get now. Oh my god, I've always wanted a Croc. They were so cool. I would live vicariously through you, Zen. Yeah, same. My go-to was Hassie Bounce. Oh, my go-to was the car derby or whatever. Like, it was basically bumper cars with real cars. You earned so little Neo points with that. Like, actually so little, but it was so fun. We can't see it right now because all space cam. I just realized. My bad. Awareness. I have 0. Alright, let me see. Okay, it still stands out. His base still stands out quite a lot. Okay. Alright, let's power through coloring, and then I'll see how much I can get done. Alright, that was the old one. Delete that. Let's see. Oh, I've been on stream for like 2.5, and I'm starting to get hungies, but... Okay, let me just throw on some base color, and then I'll clean up as needed later. Okay, this is still aesthetic. Even if there's nothing on the screen, this still works out, I think, in terms of like composition and everything. Da, 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 da. This is not... You know what? It's fine. 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 I just like all my favorite colors. I guess not necessarily favorite, but the colors I really gravitate towards, at least recently, are all these like nice yellows and beiges, and they They're comfortable together, but they're not, they don't really help with standing out. Oh my god. Lock. There we go. Unlock this. Oh my god, Zen, do you know what Peggy and I really miss about New West? Aside from, like, the, that whole walking by the water area, which is really nice. There we go. Landmark cinemas. We miss watching movies in theaters and just, like, I miss movie popcorn so much. I miss movie popcorn so much. Oh yeah, that looks sharp. Thank you, thank you. Good, I have Zen's graphic approval. I just wanna... I am so tempted to go pick up popcorn from Cineplex. I just want that sweet, sweet fake butter. I miss movie nachos. Yeah, just watching a movie on the big screen and chilling, and I just realized this mouth is a bit off, so I need to fix that now. And then in the absolute comfort of the giant Landmark seats. Someday, soon. God, my layers. Okay. I miss going to the movies. I just wish it wasn't so dang expensive. There we go, fixed. Very puggers, thank you, thank you. What if we did monochrome? Let's see. I miss the fake butter, yeah. Oh man, give me all of that fake, chemically made shit. Just inject it into my body. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. You know what, after the colors, they're standing out a bit better. That's fine. Oh, the Rio is opening soon. First movie is going to be The Big Lebowski. Ooh. I'm still, like, so wary of the theaters. Just because, like, I don't know, room full of people, probably maskless for, I don't know, an hour and a half to 2. Just, still worrisome. Still gotta ease it in. I don't know if I'll watch a movie anytime soon until, like, my second dose. The Rio didn't close? Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, oh my god. People kept telling me it wasn't opening again. Oh, I mean, it's so likely, right? Because the Rio is such, like, just realized it's a bit off kilter. The Rio is so, you know, there's not a whole lot of people going there for movies often, right? It's such a gem of Vancouver. So I'm glad that they're still open. I'm glad they survived. Thank you for doing the SpongeBob voice, huge. Wait, what SpongeBob voice? That was just my normal voice. I've never watched SpongeBob, so I have no idea what the voice is. Or unless it's a They're still requiring masks. Yeah, but, like, you know, it's gonna be pitch black, and people are probably gonna take off their mask in the dark anyways, and be like, who's gonna know? And it's gonna be shitty. Theaters were doing a good job before they closed, only selling seats in pairs with 2 empty chairs in between. Oh, okay, very nice, very nice. Rio was open for a while until they said no more sports bar stuff. Okay. OMG huge. I found an old Puglie shirt at the thrift store. It says Mighty Fine 2014 and your old name. Aw. It's Puglie face at the front and this butt in the back. Oh my god. That is a very, very old shirt. That was the 2014. That was... Oh, that's probably even like I was like when I first... That's basically when I first partnered up with For Fans by Fans. I'm glad. I hope this old little Puglie will get to go to a good home. I'm glad someone donated him to like a thrift store instead of like throwing him out. Just a meme. I want it, my second shot, please. Please. Refill. Refill now. Puglie's poppin' tags. Oh my god. Can you imagine? I just draw a whole homage to thrift store in like Puglie style though, like Macklemore Puglie. Puglie riding in that like giant. Oh, what do you call it? It's like a shopping cart. It's like the inventory cart basically. Please, Puglie in a fur coat. Puglie just reppin'. Alright. This beige is getting a bit lost, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Who cares? Oh my god, Max Black Cat, thank you so much for adopting that little Puglie from the thrift store. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy it. It was definitely one of my first apparel designs for Fans by Fans, and one that I was really proud of because it was just so dumb. Just like, it's like business at the front and party at the back. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba. And, well, maybe I'll be able to get this done today. That'll just be quick, and then I'm gonna make myself a sandwich for mid-lunch. Mid-dinner. In the cart and the shades. Wait, did Macklemore wear like sunglasses in the music video? Man, I gotta rewatch that. Alright, cool. And alright, the confetti. I know that's a dulled down version, so let me grab the non-dulled down version over here. That's a good one. And close. And a $sign gold chain. Heck yes. Are Puglie's little nubs long enough to pop tags though? No, it's just like him struggling to flip it up. It doesn't fit me, but oh well. I mean, if you like sewing or crafting or whatever like that, you can like definitely maybe cut out the fabric that is just Puglie's image, and then sew it onto like something else, like a jacket or something. Oh wait, did I? Okay, there we go. Did I take a screenshot or did I copy it? I probably lost in the clipboard when I closed it. No! Oh my god, I have to do this again. Overlay. Incoming call. This one. Wait, no, that's the same. Oh my god. Wait, this is the original file. Why did I even bother? There we go. Move you to 100%. Teal and this. Oh, close up all these windows so I can read the chat. Now, I don't want to ruin a perfect gem like this. Oh my gosh. Letter or a DIY color block tee. Oh yeah. But Clara, not everyone's a seam goddess like you. So Clara, my friend over here, Ephris, I never realized how to pronounce your name, Clara. I have the Puglie plushie pillow, and for a little while, the tail of my Puglie plushie pillow had come off. Not that it completely fell off, but it wasn't in a loop anymore because the string that was sewn on for it had, like, you know, worn down. And I'm like, all right, I guess this is your life now. And so, Puglie, Clara came over one day and saw the tail, and she just whipped out her little, like, box of like sewing and knitting stuff, and just and fixed the tail to a perfect curl in like less than a minute. And I'm like, how? I don't understand this witchcraft. Just a talented potato, exactly. Ephris, something like that. Okay. Ephris. Pretty. So yeah, if you are interested in a chill time, with gaming, Gundam building, or oh, I'm gonna leave this white. Or just you know, maybe at some point she will knit and crochet on stream. No pressure. Go for a good time over there. Alright, I'm gonna leave that white. I'm gonna do this pink instead. And I wanna switch this around. So it's like so. And maybe I still want this pink. Okay. Yeah, this is good enough. Not gonna overthink it. Not gonna overthink it, he says as he's overthinking it. Alright, let me whack this around a little bit. See if there's a color I vibe more to. I guess that's already max saturation. Or what if I do this? And lock. What if this is instead this? Oh, I hate when it does that. Oh, just the wrong color. Right. That's what happened to my Puglie's tail too. Victor felt guilty. Oh no! Apparently it's a very quick fix. You might need to know some witchcraft, I'm not sure. Maybe Ephris can give some tips. I don't know. But yeah, I felt super sad when the tail came loose. I will shill you as much as I want. Alright, let me play with some colors over here, and by play I mean just move the hue bar back and forth. Unfortunately, what you see on stream is not exactly what I see on my screen, so it's a bit of a teensy bit misleading. So if it looks like I chose an absolutely awful color, I hope that's not it. Alright, I want this less like that, more like that. What if I just change this to white, honestly? It's too stark. Yeah, maybe the off-white is fine. Alright, I hope with this offline panel, this actually works. Actually, delete this, don't save. Let me try one more thing. Alright, so that. Haha, yeah, proper shout out. Check out Ephrys if you want to check out more Gundam building, Genshin impacting, or potentially crafting on stream. She is a lovely, lovely friend, and she is also very supportive all throughout my entire journey of being an artist and also Puglie. And I miss her lots. One day, soon, once I'm done my gestation period of vaccine, we'll all go to New West and play with Nova. Hehehehe. Alright, let me... Nope, not that. Smart object. Pixels. Oh my god, Anti-Create! Oh my god, that's... Trash... Fluffy tail. Trash Panda, hello! Oh my lord! Hello! Oh my god, that is a fluffy tail! Aww! So cute! Hello! Oh my god, Pegasus! Yes! What do you guys call that? Trash Panda attack! Hello, Trash Pandas! Welcome to my stream. I am... oh, let me switch over real quick. Hello, Raiders! Hello! Waka Laka forever! Thank you so much for pooting along! Hello, thank you all so much for joining the stream. Oh my god, Anti-Create, thank you so much for the massive raid. Holy. It's because I'm pressing the wrong hotkey. Hello, welcome to my stream. We are the Trash Pandas with great musical taste. Oh, clearly. Oh gee, yes, I am honored to have pooted along. Thank you, Tento. Thank you so much for pooting along. Oh my god. Hold up, let me do my hotkey to do a proper shout out. Annie, how was your stream? What do you stream? It's so nice to meet you. Hello, my name is Huge. This is Puglie. He is a character that I created because I really want to pug one day, but I can't own one, and I have never owned one. So instead, I created my own little idiot. No problem, your pugs are so cute. Thank you. Yeah, so he is my full-time job. He is what I do for a living. And I am just so happy for all of you to be here. Stream was great. I got a lot done. I stream mostly art and sometimes game. Okay, I'll definitely... So, here's the thing. I'll definitely check you out after stream. I do not trust my laptop to be able to check out your stream right at this moment because... I actually stream on a 2012 MacBook Pro, and it's doing its best to keep up with me after all these years. So thank you so much for the raid. I'm so excited to check you out. And again, thank you all so much for being here. That thing is a fossil. It really, really is. But it's my baby, and it has been with me for so long that I can't imagine surviving any other way. I've also tried out the other new MacBooks afterwards. Sam14023, thank you so much for pooting along. Really appreciate you here. Yeah, new PC dono goal. Okay, so here's the story. This thing is going with me to the grave because this is my last remnant of a machine that has my Adobe CS6 products because I refuse to go on the Adobe Cloud. Because that is wildly insane and not worth it. And so I do actually have a gaming laptop that I play games on. I don't love it as much. Windows after Windows XP has lost my trust. So indeed, this is going with me to the grave. and I am just happy that it has survived with me for this long. And yeah, Adobe CS is worth that struggle. Yes, absolutely. So all the art that you see me create, everything that you see me being made is on Adobe Photoshop CS6 or Adobe Illustrator. I am very frustrated to work with because obviously all my files are not the same, like on the same version, but I'm going to the grave with this because Adobe, I hate you. Gotta put a diamond ring on that laptop right here, right now. This is the ceremony, absolutely. This is my baby. I'm never gonna get rid of it. So I don't know, until I figure something out, I'm streamlining everything as best I can. Like my OBS is set on the lowest settings. I'm using Opera GX as my browser so that it's not as RAM heavy as Chrome. Just doing everything I can to extend the length of this. Amazing. Stock Twitter and Insta following for sure. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Is this like Trash Panda character like your little original character? Guys, fans of Anti-Create, please tell me the story. But yeah, oh, and right now I'm just working on a Twitch offline panel because when I first joined Twitch, it was back in, I think, like 2017, 2018, and it was very, like, lackluster. I didn't really commit to Twitch and whatnot, but because of the pandemic, I think for most people, I got back onto Twitch because of the socialization, because for a long time, I've wanted to do this a bit more consistently, and now I'm really committed to it. So yeah, Anti-Create is the cutest fluffy raccoon VTuber. You're a VTuber! And he is a trash panda. Yes, I kind of created him because I have a raccoon VTuber model. That's so cute! We are her loyal trash pandas emerging from her backyard. Trash panda VTuber? Yes, now I gotta see this. Wait, first of all, I assume you guys all have an appreciation for real trash pandas, right? Have you seen the Raccoon Whisperer on YouTube? Okay, wait. I gotta... Okay, first save this. Let me see. Oh, not with you over here. Yes! Yes! The roundest boys, right? Am I right? I am so happy he exists. Like, watching his videos, living his best life, makes me so happy. Oh, I can already see. Okay, that is not a possibility. I just tried to click a window on my browser and it is frozen. So, jokes to me. My MacBook will not do that. Poop back soon. Alright, and let's see. Let me double check. So I'm using my friend's Jackface's offline panel to kind of position where everything is. So hopefully, when it's actually in use, it will be good. The raccoons are so fatto! Yes! I loved his video of feeding the raccoon hot dogs. There's so many, and like every video is a like 4-course dinner. It starts with hot dogs and then crackers and then grapes, and then sometimes he has like more biscuits or something. Like, those raccoons are so round. I don't know if it's really good for them, but they are all living their best lives. And you know what? We are here for that. Oh, that was my sketch. I think I'm ready to call this done. Oh, I really wish I could... Alright, let me try. Super fat raccoons, ugh, love it. I love... Oh, those raccoons eat more often than me. Yeah! And these raccoons, I think, get fed like every single day. Gale is streaming? Oh my god, yes! Okay. Alright, first and foremost, Annie and all you trash pandas, thank you so much for being a part of the stream. You guys did catch the tail end of it, but I'm really grateful to have met you all. This is the type of art I create. I do a lot of Puglies. I do a lot of pugs just for life. I love him, and he is my passion. and I'm just so happy and honored that other people enjoy him just as much. With all this said, thank you all so much for being here. Here's a really quick appreciation for all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And I just want to say, let me see if I have, oh wait, I know this. I just want to say thank you all so much. And it was so nice to meet you. It was really nice to meet you too. Again, my name's Huge, and I hope to catch your stream next time. Absolutely, I hope to catch you too. I'm going to give you a checkout and follow after this. But first, let's share the raid love, and let's raid someone who is also just as adorable. And that is a friend of mine, a fellow artist called Teal Teacup. Oh, Carmen says so. I know Carmen's probably ending soon. Teal Teacup does amazingly cute work, is an enamel pin queen, and I am sure you will all love her so much. And I'm gonna catch up on the chat over here. Momo-kun? Let's see, love your brand, love your pugs, thank you so much. Again, thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate you all, and I hope to catch you all next time for sure. With all that said, let's raid Teal, otherwise known as Gale, and I hope to catch you all soon. Bye! Oh man, I wonder if this raid will work. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Yes. Thank you.